What's up, guys? Welcome to Etsy Shop Reviews. This is episode number 61. We're going to be taking a look at a print-on-demand Etsy shop submitted by one of you, the viewers. We're going to see what you've done well so far and what you can improve upon, and hopefully it'll benefit everybody that watches this video. So let's get right to it. All right, so the shop is Doozy Designs for You. I like that you've got a nice banner there that's got your brand name, your shop name. You got the website in there. If you ever start like a social media or something, you could put that in the banner and hope that people actually type it into their browser. It sucks you can't get a clickable link, but it is what it is. Also, maybe start an email list. I know some people try to get their customers to join an email list and then they send them a coupon code, stuff like that. So far, it looks like a pretty well-branded shop, though. You have one sale and one 5-star review, so I'm assuming you probably sent this to friends or family to get that first review, because that is the most important one. You got an announcement. Thanks for visiting my store. As time goes by, you'll be seeing more listings. Okay, cool. In terms of your, this is really the bread and butter, obviously. It is, what are you selling? All right. And you've got free shipping enabled on a lot of your products. The only downside to that is that then you end up with price tags above $20, which it's not that customers aren't willing to pay that, but when you're in search results next to a bunch of competition that are, a lot of people do like the tiered pricing thing where maybe an extra small shirt is like $13.99 or $14.99. And even if they charge shipping on top of that, it's not going to be displayed in the list price in search results. So you're going to have a shirt for $24.99 or $20.99 right next to your competition that are charging what looks like, $14.99, you know what I mean? $15 or less. So it's really hard to get clicked when your competition is going to look like they've got such a higher value proposition in just terms of pricing, before you even get into like how are your designs and whatnot. So that's one thing you may want to reconsider. Like, I personally just turn off free shipping and just charge shipping and try to entice them to click me with an attractive looking list price. Personalized yoga mat, interesting. That's actually not a bad idea, you know what I mean? Going with the personalized yoga mat. The one thing I would recommend, though, is you got to frame it better. You know what I mean? This default mockup, like, honestly, I didn't even know it was a yoga mat until I read the title. Customers don't really read the title, right? They're just looking at the photo. If you need inspiration, like, literally go to Etsy and just type in, like, custom yoga mat and see what else is out there. Also, and when I say that, I mean, okay, wow, you actually came up pretty high. Check that out. You came up near the top. So that's really interesting. Then maybe you'll get some sales here, or maybe the demand isn't that high. I don't know. It's also possible that maybe it's not something that people are necessarily searching for. But in terms of price, guys, everybody watching this video, like, sometimes it's okay on Etsy. This is what I've been recommending a lot recently, is to slow down, pick like one listing and say, how can I make this one listing a winner? Which means spending time doing things like what you're seeing me do right now, typing in similar keywords, looking at my competition. The first thing I see is that you're in this row, you're next to 3-star sellers. You don't have star seller. Your price is $72.99. The people next to you are $48.99, $19.20, which I don't understand how it's possible, and $42.50. So you're significantly more expensive. And if we just scroll through the whole page, like, it's safe to say your mock-up is by far the worst. And I mean, I'm not, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not trying to be mean. It just is what it is. Like, you didn't even try to make a custom mock-up here, which it's gonna be tough. Like, you can actually go like download a picture of a wooden floor and create something like this that you see right here. Like, you can do that really easily in Photoshop. You can just use the skew, right? So grab this image that you have right here, skew it to be angled, and grab a wooden floor, and you can make a nice thumbnail and add a little drop shadow, like a little box shadow. And then you've got your nice mock-up, and it would only take probably 60 seconds if you're experienced with Photoshop. So just thinking out loud here, you know what I mean? That's something you could easily do a little bit better. And then also, if you're in, like, maybe there's other keywords you should be targeting. I just wanted to do a quick shout out to Sales Samurai. If you use the Sales Samurai Chrome extension, when you click into Etsy search, you notice up here how it says like 500 more, 500 more, 500 more. It's actually showing you, and I mean, maybe this is a poor example because it's not actually showing us that many similar suggestions, but you can, what I like to do is just click where it says 500 more. It triggers this pop-up and it shows you a bunch of similar keywords related to the seed keywords that we just typed in, which was custom yoga mat. You can actually use filters here in terms of competition, word count, search volume, and must contain. So if I wanted to just do like custom yoga in the must contain and see what pops up here, because it'll pull in a whole broad spectrum of similar keywords. There may actually be like ways that you can frame your product that are more appealing to customers. Like maybe it's a bundle, you know what I mean? It's okay to think outside the box. Like maybe it's custom yoga mat and shirt, or custom yoga mat and bag, right? My girlfriend Marielle, we met at yoga. She loves yoga. A custom mat plus like a tote bag to put her water bottle in and whatever, you know, change of clothes could be a nice combo. So, and that's something you can set up. There'd be a little manual work there, but you should be able to pull that off. So you can see here, like Sales Samurai suggesting different types of yoga mats: 1.5 millimeter cork yoga mat, eco-friendly yoga mat, Bikram yoga mat. So these are also keywords you can put in your tags, your title. Psychedelic yoga mat, there you go, as a design style, right? Instead of just the baseline, you know, yellow. Kid yoga mat, sun yoga mat, hot yoga mat, there you go, hot yoga. I don't know if you guys have done that, but hot yoga, if you've never done it, it's tough. The more you do it, the easier it gets. And I'm not an expert, but you know, I've definitely been a few times. Yoga mats personalized, there you go. So you get yoga mat wall holder, by the way. Interesting. Hemp yoga mat. So there's definitely yoga exercise mat. I don't know. There's just so many keywords that you can get additional visibility on. Especially, I mean, hopefully at this price point, you can enable ads and just go down the list. Go down the list of Sales Samurai like generated keywords based on Etsy search volume. This is what customers are actually typing in. Sorry for interrupting. I wanted to let you know that linked in the description, you can find my free print on demand mini course that is completely new for 2023. If you sign up, it'll help you get your first sale. And down there, you'll find a link to my print on demand Facebook group. I hope you'll join the community. And this is why I'm saying, like, kind of if you zoom out and really say, I want this listing to be a winner, and just kind of go one at a time and make some really nice listings. And again, if you don't know where to start, before you even go to Sales Samurai, just do a quick keyword search and look at your competition. That's a great place to start. What are they doing well? All right. And then, you know, obviously it helps to have a nice SEO optimized listing. So that's where Sales Samurai can come in, and they've got other features too. But what else do you have going on here? You got some t-shirts. One thing that I begrudgingly kind of had to admit is that I don't think it's optimal to, I just realized that dog's butt has a heart in it. It's kind of funny. I don't know if that was intentional. That is kind of funny. Is that I don't think the dark colored shirts sell nearly as well on Etsy. My theory is that because Amazon requires you to have the white background, the darker colored products contrast well against the white background, right? And on Etsy, they don't have that requirement. So you see a lot of light colored products doing really well on Etsy. So I don't think you using so many dark colored shirts is the optimal approach. That being said, if you're an Amazon merch seller and you're just taking your designs and throwing them up on Etsy shirts really quickly and easily, then okay, I give you a pass. But that being said, like I really do optimize almost all of my designs for light colored shirts. And then I honestly just batch post them using the MyDesigns software. Granted, you're, you know, a new Etsy shop with one sale. You don't need to jump into MyDesigns, but it's worth knowing that that's out there and that exists. My recommendation to you would be to choose one product type right now, whether it's t-shirts, yoga mats, kids shirts, coffee mugs. Choose one product type and make a single really good, really well optimized listing. That's going to include going in there and creating like extra listing images, right? Not just like random mock-ups, but listing images that answer questions that people have. For instance, this is a great size chart. Is there anything else that like you can reassure the potential customer about in your listing images? I think that's a great place to start, and then you can make them reusable. For instance, this listing image right here is reusable. It doesn't have a design in it, so you can use this Gildan 18,000 size chart on any Gildan 18,000 product listing that you've got. Although I will mention one thing, you've got her wearing a green one and you don't offer green on the listing, which may get a little confusing. So that might be a little bit of an oversight there. But I think that's a great place to stop this video. I hope you found this helpful. I hope everybody watching did as well. If you have feedback for doozy designs for you, let me know in the comments. Let them know. Oh, one thing before we leave, actually, I'm not a fan at all whatsoever of doing the drop shadows on t-shirt designs. It doesn't print well, and it just doesn't look, it looks like internet graphics. It doesn't look like t-shirt graphics. So I would just never do that again. It's one of those pet peeves of mine. When I see it, I have to call it out. So all right, guys, thank you for watching this video. By the way, my full print on demand course linked in the description. You get the Etsy module, the Amazon module, Walmart, research, design, automation. You get everything that you need to succeed. Well worth the cost of admission. That's linked in the description. I hope you'll check it out. It is on sale for my birthday, so that's also, you get 20% off. That's my max discount. Anyways, guys, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow with a new video.